What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another deck profile, and today we've got Exodia FTK. So, obviously by the name you know that, you're supposed to kill your opponent before they get a turn with the man, the myth, the legend himself, Exodia. So, let's get started. So we're obviously going to be playing the 5 pieces of Exodia. Oop, backwards. The man himself, Exodia. We're going to be playing the 5 pieces of him, because if we weren't, this wouldn't be Exodia. FTK. So, what are the other 35 cards? You might be asking. Well, starting off with a mainstay in Exodia FTK, Triple Royal Magical Library. This is a very obvious 3 of, because anytime or after you activate 3 spells, which majority of the deck is spells, emphasis right here for how many spells there are in the deck. There's a big old chunk. You get to draw an additional card. So 3 of this card. Honestly, any spellcaster deck could use it if it can get it out consistently and activate a bunch of spells consistently. This is a more risky version, but it's also more budgetary, because our quote-unquote draw targets are Triple Destiny Hero Dogma, Triple Destiny Hero Plasma, and Triple Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. They are all level 8 and they're dark. The reason why I'm calling this a more budgetary version of Exodia FTK is because you can play stuff like Extra and other, draw cards. But you could also play the cards of Consonus, Blue Eyes with the Toon Table and Toon World. Engine, that is a more consistent version. However, this one is, in my opinion, cheaper, because all of these cards are less than $1 a piece. So, yeah. Those are our draw targets. And that's it for the monsters. Funny enough. This is a more, gonna emphasis this from here. This is a more risky version, because there are certain draw spells in here that can make you basically scoop. Starting off with the generic just spells, we have 3 Golden Bamboo. Well, not generic spells, but starting us off with their draw spells. So we have 3 Golden Bamboos, so we're obviously playing Bamboos. We have the 3 Destiny draw for our Destiny Heroes. 3 trade-in, which is, those are pretty predictable for Exodia, considering we have Destiny Heroes instead of Whitestone and Blue Eyes. And lastly, 3 copies of Allure, and for the last 3 of in the deck, 3 copies of Mallet. So you can replace Mallet with any other 3 of draw spell that you can think of. For me, it's good for, like, if you open it and you open like 2 pieces of Exodia in your starting hand. In my mind, you don't want to see your Exodia early, because if you see it early, it just means you've got 2 cards that are dead in your hand for your whole sequence of events. So Yeah, and Allure is what makes this dangerous, is because all of the Exodia pieces are dark attribute. And the banish on Allure is mandatory. So, yeah, that is it for our 3 ofs in the deck. So, we're going to move on to the 2 ofs, which we have 2 copies of Foolish Burial of Goods. The only reason why there's only 2 copies is because 3 is too much of a brick, because it is a hard once per turn. And note, what you can do with your Foolish of Goods is either activate it to send the other copy, or you can use Foolish of Goods to send the other 2 of in the deck. Cursed Bamboo from your deck to the grave. And then Cursed Bamboo, whenever it goes to the graveyard, you get to search a card. Search a bamboo card. So you can search your broken, your golden, anything. And then for our 1 of draw cards, we have 1 Into the Void, 1 Day of Peace, 1 Upstart Goblin, and this is a proxy for Broken Bamboo Sword, because I don't own a copy, and I haven't gotten around to ordering one yet, because this hasn't really been a deck that I play too often. But yeah, that's basically the deck. You have your Broken, you have your Upstart for a free draw, you have your 1 day for a free draw, and a free turn. So if you can't OTK your opponent, but you can resolve 1 day, yeah. And then this is one of the cards you want to use at the end of your combo, because at the end of the turn you have to discard your entire hand. So, not a very fun thing to be doing. Other than that, that is basically my version. Well, not really my version. I did get this from another YouTuber's video a long time ago. Oh, that is disgusting. My room needs clean real bad. But yeah, that's my risky Exodia FTK, because there are a few risky cards in here to play, Destiny Heroes being one of them. However, not gonna quite end the video here yet, because, you know, it's only 7 minutes long, and there's something I do want to talk about. That thing I want to talk about is Destiny Hero Plasma. I feel like he could be a really good side deck card in the up and coming format, if not this current format, because he is a bit costly. You tribute any 3 monsters you control, and you special summon him. Okay, cool. He's a 1-sided skill drain, and he can steal an opponent's monster as an equip spell, and he gains half that monster's attack. So, I don't know if it worked, or if, you know, turning off all your opponent's monster effects, like turns off Dragoon's protection effect. I haven't tested it out myself. I haven't really done a lot of testing online for a lot of things, but I know Plasma can, you know, steal your opponent's Savage Dragon. It can steal a lot of things. And it goes from being a 1900 monster for sacking off 3 monsters. This does not eat your normal summon, though. But yeah, sacking off 3 monsters for a 1-sided skill drain doesn't sound too bad to me, especially when you can just scapegoat into it. You can literally scapegoat and then summon Plasma, because Plasma doesn't say you cannot tribute tokens for a summon. And I know Scapegoat is at what, like 1 right now or something? Is it at 2? I don't know. I don't know where Scapegoat is at right now on the ban list, but you can use Scapegoat and summon Plasma. So you don't even really get rid of all that much advantage. And then you also still have an extra token after summoning Plasma. So for a more roguey deck, I would say like my World Chalice build, you could side this with some God, what is it? Scapegoats. And you know, summon a Plasma. Because he just says your opponent's monsters cannot activate their effects. Oh wait, no. Negate the effects of face-up monsters while your opponent controls them. So, basically, like I said, one-sided skill drain for 3 tributes that doesn't even eat up your normal summon. And in World Chalice, a Scapegoat leads to like a big combo board. I don't know why I'm not running Scapegoat. Because if I was to side this card in, Scapegoat would be a 1-card Plasma plus any extra, normal monsters I have in my hand. I can do some searching, do some other shenanigans. And in the meanwhile, my opponent can't do anything. It is literally just it is a walking skill drain that, yeah, starts out small. It's mainly good for going second. If you can resolve a Scapegoat going second, then he's pretty good. If you can't resolve that Scapegoat, try and get your 3 tributes somehow. Play Ra's Disciple. There you go. Ra's Disciple into Destiny Hero Plasma. But, yeah, I just wanted to say, Destiny Hero Plasma could be a really good card this upcoming format. So, don't sleep on Plasma. Strong card. So we're going to conclude the deck profile here. I rambled on too much about Plasma. Because, I don't know, I think it's a really good card. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is a bit of a shorter video. I don't know if you guys can hear anything coming from the garage, but we've got guys in our garage working on putting in a new garage door. And then my mom and I are going to be running somewhere later. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live stream. Peace.